the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Now, under Sustainable Development Goal number 13 for the United Nations, it stated say by 2030, every corner of the world should have access to potable drinking water, either by any source of water. But Ghana, it looks as if said this Sustainable Development Goal, looking at the impact of illegal mining and galamsey. It is one thing criticizing just to win cheap political power, and it is another thing being at the helm of affairs and taking bold decisions to curb it once and for all. Ebi, and I told the National Democratic Congress under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, propaganda fitei omuye bi pa in terms of illegal mining. And they win a massive vote in these mining areas, no doubt about that. And then your cabinet ministers as Breno, now omo championing these propagandous statements on illegal mining. And they have no shame. Yes, Honorable Samuel Okudzeto Ablakwa, Samuel Nate George, and they Lansem Natural Resource Minister Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa, Gold Board Pegini Sami Jemfi. You can mention and go on and on and on and on. You know, say galamsey. During the president's meet the press engagement, you be saying questions about galamsey or to papa without providing any meaningful answer whatsoever to Kwame Mofaso and solve the issue of illegal mining. The Honorable Emmanuel Amakofi-Boa, Trend TV Suti Nisuo Kachre Ghana for say, it is Chairman Bernard Nkibo Siakon, Chairman Wontumi NDC Ashanti Regional Chairman, and a behind galamsey woman yimu. And today I actually Chairman Wontumi the galamsey in Atuacha. No we say omu and I know magic galamsey no more. And the truth of the matter has been exposed by Erastus Asaredonko. Nano pay or no mahine kwabna santi din komo na o chiremu NDC executives ye nedie omu na agi galamsey na si omu battery so say nsu wonsuwa say nsase ye kwaya na otumi hu say in fact Chairman Wontumi deserves an apology from majority of Ghanaians. Young Connie and Koti omahine kwabna santi Erastus Asaredonko komo a na no pay omadi e dia fa illegal mining ho ani almost everybody Yes,
Oman media de bia sama me kan say. Yes, ye hodi impejifo accountable. Bossa mo say Ghana for. Eni nsemo mo ka che yen. Ena ye pegina so mo mu ho akonta e ma yentere. Ye de kasa saa ene kwanya kon Central Regional Man Ghana Water Company baby no mo so ni so. Omo so ni so man so no ebe dane krodian ye nom no ene a shut it down because and sooner better than I get to say afro. It's about to be your moduma. Ama I told you say you go to bohos the makwanyako for no ma what that area nina. I did more crumple back as well. Kwanyako in the Central Region. Oh man, ya de kasa said me by hosona so ni na say na forest kwaye ni na san.
To me for 8 months and to 8 years.
Ya wa ya yet ye hu say ye rasame jefie na gold board no na ye panya wo di gold board anim. Ekwa River Prawo Eastern Region samie. River Prano asopra enti your man aye se pika aye west see ya say baby asame jefie gina ye press conference no e wo Eastern Region River Pramo no man asay
okay.
Yera samokude to Ablakwa asese papa no am say no onye open to media biem. Wo pene kwa na ye interview man unya no. Samokude to Ablakwa sab na mekan. Ye ni musama how passionate no ye in opposition e ba galamsey asem ho a. Menye ne se yera okude to Ablakwa say de akoso ye kan onte ye. Menye ne so runs for jump or beka che ye say e was man pani bia no te so e declare state of emergency because baby galamsey situation won nanye and na oto office or the post into person che se de na ye no you runs for jump on ye.
Okay, so
galamsey stand do on hunu ya na.
So what we will do is what we will do is we want to join thousands of Ghanaians.
And they're very necessary.
Na ye man paying attention but
state of emergency no now.
Mesro Bebre, Madaruma on say you win for the good of the country, not for any individual or party. But it is just to find a solution to how we are suffering now as a country. The point is that Abaya also say, ne gidi a omayenya wonimu wone nsem bia okekaye efa efoma gudi a yetu ayentu no ne kwan so ebre obetimi de asi ano kwan eno ntina yenya akukuduro say we can compare 8 months to 8 years because the government in opposition then made us feel and believe that the key to making sure say efoma gudi a yetu ayentu no ne kwan so no it shouldn't take more than 2 weeks. It shouldn't. That it shouldn't. And also the Wadaroma Ebia na baby out on TDR. We can play all those voices for you. In fact, we have decided to declare from today that the government should declare a state of emergency. We have failed as a country. And
we have not failed.
We have failed as a country at this point. We have not failed. Because
we have not failed. And you see, the fight against galamsey, it's not a government of Ghana effort. This is why I'm saying that we appreciate the work that you guys are doing for us. But we are also, which is why we are also, as much as possible, being transparent with you. We give you the update as we go along, so that you see where we are.
Mausi, it has always been so. In fact, to the extent that Omanpenyi bi crown TCC can say or the presidency better online. So it has been a collective responsibility. John Dramani Mahama, His Excellency, is a national emergency. It tells you how serious the situation is getting. Now we have even a former person at PRS now at the Jubilee House, Nana Yajan Tuamu interactions somewhere. Or say the next 5 years, the probability say Ghana be currency high. Number 2. There were doctor for more culture say ye near ye di yenso enum I contaminated. In fact, Ghana water for quite there almost had an additional idea be a unity and a holding was right it me could the pediano and a man should such as say we cannot continue to say it's just 8 months. It me and compare 8 months in solving a national problem. We are not bothered about our past mistakes. We are bothered about what we can do to improve on the weaknesses and the mistakes that we did previously. That's why Erastus say, "Yentie," because say Erastus a key, say me a key, who a key. Now say NDC for need to galamsey. How do we solve the problem? NDC for the NDC for need to galamsey. You know that illegal mine 99% NDC for just like the MPP did it. So we can compare the 8 months to 8 years because the push and the vim this government wanted to push it off illegal mining. And you've been a more demonstrating. As we are speaking, say Erastus catch them say, "Enipe kute tuo ejina adia mampenyi say a national emergency." I don't think that this should be our approach. I don't think so. So I hope I see my Mr. A party coloration. Problems to say. So we should admit at this point that with what is going on, with what we are seeing, with what we are experiencing, to the extent that takwa is that correct? Takwa jum. Your tutu market na say your tutu only too good. So it cannot be the normal approach again. In fact, Honorable Kujota Black was some 3 weeks back after the demise of our beloved people because a decision that has been taken by cabinet to be led by our president it's not going to be the normal approach again. From that time up to this time, what have we seen? People are rather getting the courage to still go and mine. Now you're NDC, when you're affiliated to NDC, who network NDC, who born dog. So let's admit that our approach has failed us. Erastus, the last comment. Now, last comment. Now, if you back to studio, Pacho. I'm a patron, Simitrato.
Okay. First of all, I want to say thank you.
Sabi, Shani Emano, any home mammy Erastus. And now be I will my boy home by. Now I see it to a good year, me bit too no quite personal. Ya kata ye ni ya boni. Na obi de ne ho asiwo IGP nkofwe. Me no mo na nenam. Enti ni president ka fa omo ho. Ene ni amanfo keka fa omo ho enu entro amanfo twa. Sani ebe ya ebe pa mo omo free field. Na omanya kwan abura forest reserve akoye adwuma. Na ya. Say areas are almost pamo galamsey for free. Editi almost excavators. Ebe parking or Kumasi depot. Or fin shelter belt. Almost easy do. Jimira extension, forest reserves. Nina wa chumampunwa. Omu echichi amount for the G excavators. Edi be good depot Kumasi. Obakaya. Regional security liaison officer next try so be ye science excavators let you hosa their man and call for and ye jina musa daddy ye and almost have the excavators in the by. And then sa areas now IGP call for the year Jumani na because of near CI redraw IGP Crawford and then almost quick trasa burger more. In the Oko a year of fin shelter belt. And you have two section. Amount for two metro men any other day at the excavators gumo bears and our tribune in the Omugo. Last week Neka Wasem would be Uncle Pamomo. This week Nesaka Wasem or fin shelter belt to her a Penku section. A also metro men for go a party executives, NDC party executives for NSO Mukutupa. Our Bronos was one Jumao.
Did you just say
that? Jimira extension, forest reserves, a house above Ogum. Canon of Fin forest reserve, a also amount Ogum. Metro men, and Elmukru too. As I say, Ubia Timinko and Omoye Juma best and now to me, Omugumwa, Omoye Juma. If you say, ya redraw Nipa Omusro Omono, I keep in call for one native equipment for a very long time. No, Bianco. I keep in call for one a teeny buru omo a equipment. Oh, a pamo amount for free. Very long time now who you know be and then ya redraw mama amount for our boy remo it's not me busa say say ni pa no mo ye galamsey no sabi omu nipa du abem ana omu tumi sonku bia soja fo suro om enu to bi entimi nkopam omo and omo ye illegal mining our forest reserve
yeah you see Erasmus. So I don't know now. I'm confused because Oshe man paying me the press update or the money. Now share a report out the media. Does it mean that those who are briefing the president, they are not really briefing him well?
Oh, so me Makato say I'm for a misleading president. Either it is me write up me can say either say I'm for a misleading president. And our president Tankasa answer person joining galamsey spin-offs now for spinning on social media because Obia will name from one or from who be able to say almost tax force be on to IGP go for them.
Wow.
Okay, areas be to say Summer Boy area now me and Pamo galamsey for in film because Process for any soldier for any base or holding don't want a compromise. IGP team equal and omuting echo pamo more water no no it's more than 100 excavators from forest. No or send a boy the uncle guns who could be we just wanted to give the dog a bad name so we can hang it. But
Erastus, we should go beyond giving the dog a bad name because you see this our dog name that's where we've got into. That's where
amount for doing say sabi bosiri the American says here there was a one also soldier for one corner. Now, the thing I was say, Yashamra said, "You're mining our forest reserves. even so your guidelines and environmental guidelines LI 2462 no krana you reserve mining in forest reserves no for specialized areas into say large scale mining companies in Kwani at the moment and no social process was a kum and sana what in your license na dia ko mining a rigorous process taking years because of the sensitivity of forest areas. Now say you see big Johnny say ya ama obi atam excavator dia kogum aye adwuma dia and na mra na so fa so ne say see ejira ho I say ye revoke LI 2462 so revoke sa amra no that's a still ya makwan ama party for ne dia did excavators ekumu illegal mining dia na revocation of LI 2462 no that's so fast one say.
Well, my main and says I feel no joining me. Erasmus aside don't call here multimedia. Nipa ba kwa Ghana ni I reasimadi Centronia or day. Ye jumedia boy from a good year to into no kwanso akwachi no about the Europa Erasmus abazobode baby no komo. Was I provide videos wa ha obadwaso se madom FM page album de ekoso e wa hanse. Ahonte asefim. Erasmus, at this point, what is your prescription? We are calling for, because the president already says it's a national emergency. But national emergency, what goes into it being a national emergency?
There is a reason why NIMOS and the other institutions Nsem-Pii and fighting, especially almost share forest reserves, because there is a party resistance. NDC party at constituency level, at branch level, district level, dodoona na esa manfo kutupa momo ye adwuma e forest reserve. Enunti edu baby a na yakekere NIMOS for nsa guyachi, because I'm telling your authorities edu baby a okwa akosiji obi ayi ne kwa na panyin bi wo baby a wo fresh e hoye ne dia. But IGP nkrofo no kwa na netimi ebi kisa de no a omutimi echichi excavators na mo ene yesi omon withdraw normal withdraw no you need any effective arrangement on the ground say gains no ye road gains no enti baby a omo make gains ni nyina no amanfo sa bawrem enti eno sa no na kwasi kwa enso jira nkwantia but now call Boy Tunnel, Boy River, Kananya, Summer Boy area, but be excavators, ye excavators to free forest, no by no, and then galamsey for no, and circle back. Oko Genjuna or Asante in South. Yes, he's get excavators from forest do have China for a year to know. And where ya? Omasai aba ahemfu bi ewo area ho na egu nsama almost a rural forest ekoye adwuma
asembe kura na yetimi kura
Jimera extension Offin Shelter Belt Apemkuru section Anyafutu section Tunnel Offin Kitiwari section galamsey fogum yentimi enruli on mine sir baby I make say see forest reserve no ye be mine I was say semra say wa o pesa mine of forest reserve fa obey the bra for large scale mining companies it is a wo sika bit me large scale fa wo de bra na bejo license anya mo na mo abem mo mi esa kwan no na obi a o pesa mine of forest reserve say pesa mine of forest reserve mo dia and you was here any na say obia tam excavator oni license oni hwe na waborem na almost say forest na kosa ade emwa obia
Erasmus Mpacho na what draw sector minister attention
me pacho onim
what drawn attention
onim obakaya denti ameka cho so onim President, baby, I'm a body. President body on a need the press series, no, so here, or body whom say when your information are man for around. Now, my dick kind of to my Facebook page. And a president, Sabu being one a go back to president's speech, you know.
But ministry
is not like will be any. They know. But as to whether why, I think if we start time now, this is our time. Omadan so good forest no more said. The me alcohol pamom. Dindia.
Mr. Restos in Comono Mebesi about Bataja, a Ghana Juma, a Ama Mausi, Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources on a Casama former ministry. Restos Pacho, minute back, could you not so mamma, meaning we and common after remember back to Ama Mausi, Marchena Hoye.
Yeah, no,
oh, Nyangadum, Bibia, Yakama, Ewan say. What Daruma, the bomb Como and pay if illegal mining home. At the back of President Assurance Okoso de Maye, Anna, Yewo Yenua, Erastus, Asari Don Consul, Ahomanoso. What are my ministry no more uncoma boy said still. Ye two former good in fire, baby, a maconomako, Pamni Perfio, ni pass as Sibochino, San Common Biabidumonim.
Make our try.
Obet me a boy and no pay and a montua. All this while move to Fasa and Yoma Enko, you know.
Okay. Medasi, Michia with your Funina, Michia Erastus. Senamunim no, illegal mining, no, I bet, problem classier, Amayina, Elwood Ghana has say. Most of the time we only focus on the environmental risk, but it affects all other sectors of life, social amenities, health, everything, agric, BDR. Inti idea President Mahama ni wo ho pa ana onabo amakofibu anso onda ewo ho na ye ba ye ni yetu anamon bebre right from the beginning we said say look we needed to have a comprehensive plan tackle idea because enye a one size fits all asem ana o tackle one side of the issue na say one settle the other side no so and also be dani asem inti there's been lots of measures that we have put in place. I'm talking about regulation. It's an arrest of the car airline, but the airline is not just the only regulation. We needed to look at a comprehensive review of all the existing regulations that what system need, and we needed to start from